Johnny Sauter's got the bottom of the racetrack and the lead by about a fender, but here comes Sheldon Creed in that outside line, drafting help from Harrison Burton. Moffitt is not right up there tight on the back bumper of the Johnny Sauter machine. Burton by a nose off two.
There they come down the Alabama Gang super stretch. Johnny Sauter on the bottom of the racetrack. They're going to fan out 3 wide for the number 3 position. Sheldon Creed up front. Harrison Burton drafting him. Here comes Johnny Sauter to the bottom.
Johnny Sauter trying to make that work, and he does take the lead, entering turn number 3. Heavy help right now from Brett Moffitt right behind him. They're 2 by 2 by 2 behind those top 2 runners, but Johnny Sauter leads.
Here they come into the tri-oval. They are coming to the white flag. It'll be 1 lap to go at Talladega. It's Johnny Sauter and Brett Moffitt, but here comes the outside. Kyle Busch Motorsports, led by Harrison Burton, and now they're on the move down low as well.
Johnny Sauter trying to get away. They're looking 3 wide behind him. Here comes the freight train. Sauter's got the bottom of the track. Riley Herbst right on his back bumper. Enfinger right behind him. 2 car lengths back. Harrison Burton tried to make the high line run.
It is time to make your move. Johnny Sauter's going to hug the bottom of the racetrack. Grant Enfinger goes to the outside. Sauter goes up the block. Here comes Riley Herbst. He's got a trunk now full as they work back to turn 3.
3 wide behind the leader, 2 deep. Johnny Sauter out front. Riley Herbst pushing him. Brett Moffitt next in line. Johnny Sauter right down onto the bottom for the final time.
Johnny Sauter protecting that low line off of turn 4 and through the tri-oval. Here comes the challenge to the left. It is Riley Herbst cannot make it. To his outside would be the machine of Spencer Boyd, but it's Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter wins at Talladega Superspeedway. Spencer Boyd on a great effort finishing second, with Todd Gilliland, Riley Herbst, and Brett Moffitt finishing out the top 5. Let's go down to pit road.
And this crew is celebrating their driver and their team's win. They are on the pit wall. Cheers, claps, everything. We got Joe Shear Jr., the guy that calls the shots atop the pit backs. You don't know what happened.
What happened?
How good is your driver at these racetracks?
The best it's ever been, man. You know, a lot of my wins at these places are because of him. We try to build good trucks and everything, but he's. I tell you, between Johnny and Tab Boyd, they're the best around.
You look like you're in disbelief. Sum up the day for you and this team.
It was so up and down. We totally rebuilt our speedway program. You've seen that with us and Matt Crafton. We qualified good. Come here, we had good speed, and we have the best up top and in the seat here. And what a day! Wow! What about turning this stuff around?
Congratulations!
Thanks, Kim.
That's a very excited Joe Shear Jr. This Thor Sport Racing team, and Johnny Sauter headed to victory lane at Talladega Superspeedway.
Not so fast. The finish of the race is under review by NASCAR. Johnny Sauter went below the yellow line to block. And right now, to our right, NASCAR officials have gone to the videotape to determine who indeed is the winner of this race. Johnny is turning donuts at the start-finish line, but this finish is under review. More drama to a race at Talladega. A dramatic finish to the end of the Sugarlands Shine 250. And Johnny Sauter will not win. Spencer Boyd has won at Talladega. Johnny Sauter went below the yellow line to block, coming to the checkered flag, and it will be Spencer Boyd who will get career win number 1 in the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series. Wow, what an upset to what we have going on at Talladega Superspeedway today. Spencer Boyd will be your winner. Todd Gilliland will finish in second. Riley Herbst comes home third, with Brett Moffitt and Stuart Friesen fourth and fifth. Spencer Boyd sitting in his truck right now, backing up. He was all ready to take place and perhaps maybe have a top 5 finisher interview, but instead that truck is being pushed to Gatorade victory lane. Spencer Boyd has won at Talladega.
A driver who was really not part of the equation for most of the afternoon, spent a lot of time outside the top 10, did well in stage 2, and I mentioned him at the top of the broadcast as perhaps a possible spoiler, as a driver, a non-playoff driver who could win here at Talladega. That decision on my part was purely based on his finish at Daytona, where he finished 4th in February of this year. Well, 4th no more for Spencer Boyd. He is now a winner in the Gander Outdoors Truck Series.
He has climbed aboard his truck, he has raced down pit road, and he is doing burnouts in the adjacent location where Johnny Sauter just did his. So Spencer Boyd is your winner at Talladega Superspeedway this afternoon. Career win number 1 for that youngster in a remarkable upset here at Talladega Superspeedway. Johnny Sauter, trying to fend off the advances behind him, went beneath the yellow line along with Riley Herbst. And as he came across the start-finish line, it was indeed Johnny Sauter, the first one there. But upon further review, NASCAR has awarded the win to Spencer Boyd, 23-year-old from St. Louis, Missouri, getting his first win in his 23rd start.
What a heartbreaker for Johnny Sauter, a driver who was the year before winning 6 times. He's only won once this year, that at Dover. Then the suspension after Iowa, after getting into a scramble with Austin Hill, and really has not been able to find victory lane. But he had a real shot here today. But rules are the rules. You just simply cannot go underneath the yellow line. Sauter did, and therefore this supposed victory has been taken away, because it's clear, it's pretty clear, Mike, on the video replay, Sauter did go beneath the yellow line.
Yeah, he did. When they came out of turn 4, Riley Herbst was the driver that was behind him. And as they came out of turn number 4 and went steaming into the tri-oval, Riley had a major push from Spencer Boyd. And that push found Riley Herbst storming to the inside. Sauter through the block, and then Riley Herbst down there as well. Let's go to Kim Kuhn.
Yeah, Johnny Sauter just climbed out of his racetrack. Watch the replay, Johnny. A roller coaster of emotions. You think you win, then NASCAR says, no, you went below the double yellow line. Your thoughts on the call?
I mean, it is what it is, you know. So, yeah, I mean, whatever. It's their game, you know. Dave Marcus told me a long time ago, it's their bat and their ball, and they'll shove the bat up your ass sideways if you ain't careful. So, you know, I listen to the veterans, and I feel like I'm an old school racer, so I hate it for my guys, everybody at Ford and Tenda and Quarter Horse Congress and Duke and Ron especially. So it's, you know, you just do what you got to do, and yeah, they took the win away. What are you going to do?
How do you shake this off?
Oh, hell, I'm good at shaking stuff off. It don't bother me. This ain't the first time I've had a win taken away, and, you know, we just go fight hard at Martinsville. So, like I said, I hate it for my guys more than anything.
All right, that's Johnny Sauter. Expect him to come out of the gate hot when we hit Martinsville in a couple of weeks.
That is a pure quote from a hard-nosed short track racer who just lost here at Talladega Superspeedway. Interesting, well, after that quote from Sauter, this crowd just reacted in a pro-Sauter mode. Great crowd here on hand to enjoy this Truck Series race here this afternoon, and they reacted positively to that comment from Johnny Sauter.
Obviously, direct and unbridled commentary and analysis from a former Cup Series or Truck Series champion who obviously thought he had the win.
It's tough.
And it was taken away. And what are you going to do? The call has been made, and it's Spencer Boyd who is celebrating in Victory Lane.
Let's head over to Victory Lane, where Steve Post is alongside a first-time winner, Gatorade Victory Lane.
Down here in Gatorade Victory Lane, Spencer Boyd, welcome to Victory Lane in NASCAR here at Talladega.
Yeah, you know, a guy like me was pretty happy with second to Johnny Sauter, and then about 30 seconds later, they're like, you won? I'm like, man, second doesn't feel so good anymore. But this is awesome. Tyler Young, the whole Young's family. I started out in this 20 truck early this year, and we started off strong. 4th in Daytona, 1A auto on board for most of the year, and we ran really good. I knew that we had a good speedway truck, and I wasn't driving this thing 2 weeks ago. So Alabama Roofing Professionals coming on board, putting this deal together. My mom and dad getting out here to watch me race. They don't make it, all of them. It's awesome. Freedom warranty, kick-ass beef jerky, console vault. There's so many people, but the Young family, they're a small team, but they're making moves. Gustine, Tyler Dipple, we got a great group of guys, and the guys work hard. This is the spotter did amazing, Freddie Kraft, and my crew. No mistakes on pit road all day, so really blessed to be here right now. I'm so excited.
What were the last few laps like getting to what looked like a second-place finish? What was that like getting up front there?
Yeah, you know, I knew that we could draft up and make a lot of moves and take the surges pretty easy, and it felt really good. We could go from 20th to 5th and then back to 20th, and we rode for a little bit. And then next thing you know, Freddie, my spotter, was like, hey, 3 to go. We got to go. Get aggressive. When I tell you to fill a hole. And we did it. We got to the middle. We avoided that wreck. That was crazy. Next thing you know, we just started making moves and getting better and taking the run when we could. I pushed the 51. I don't know who was driving that, but just pushing them was exciting, and then dumped them. Next thing you know, I'm in second, and Johnny was up there doing his thing, and not sure how we ended up winning at the end of the day. But I'll take the call. Like I said, 4 years ago I was selling cars, so for me to be in NASCAR Victory Lane's amazing. My family's done so much.
Finally, I believe a few months ago, you were in the infield here at Talladega, the Xfinity Series of Cup. You weren't racing. You came down here to party in the infield. Well, you're getting a little beer dumped right over your head now. The infield at Talladega or Gatorade Victory Lane, they're both pretty good spots. What a year at Talladega for you.
Yeah, Talladega is an awesome place. The Boulevard is so much fun. This place, winning the Amble, I can't wait to touch it. Probably not going to lift it. Got to keep working out them biceps. But the guys work really hard. And to be here, I'm so excited. Like you said, being a race fan, I'm a race fan at heart. I was a kid watching this NASCAR stuff and just dreaming of being here, and my parents giving me everything they could to help me race. And here we are. We won Talladega. I can't believe it.
You can't believe it. From the Boulevard back in the spring to Gatorade Victory Lane, Spencer Boyd is a winner here today at Talladega Superspeedway.